Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Kotar, and we have seen the delicate political situation here on Manaan, but let's go ahead and keep on exploring the city and see what trouble we can get into. Nubasa. Greetings. Forgive me if this seems an odd question, off-worlder, but might you have any exotic species for sale? Nothing dangerous, mind you. Exotic species? What sorts of exotic species? Anything non-sentient and non-carnivorous will do, though creatures that are easy to manage are preferred. Is that understandable? Why would you want to buy animals? Ah, good question. The Selkath have little exposure to life from other planets, you see, but our government hopes to change that. We are setting up a zoological compound for visitation by the public and are hoping to stock it with non-offensive foreign creatures of all types. The only problem right now is actually procuring the exotic species we need. Selkath import restrictions are quite prohibited, to say the least. I have some Giska, if you're interested. Giska? You speak of the small bipedal amphibians with the overly high reproductive rate, correct? Oh, no, I'm afraid I cannot take those. A compatriot of mine made the mistake of purchasing a pair of such creatures several months ago. Within weeks, our storage facilities were nearly overrun. If you're in possession of such creatures, I hope you keep them separated. If not, then you have my condolences. Let's go ahead and use regular persuade first, and then we'll try force persuade. Is there no way I can convince you to take them off my hands? I suppose having a few of the creatures would not be of harm. We do have experience handling them now, I suppose. Since they're so difficult to maintain, however, I would ask that you provide 100 credits. Then I'll take them off your hands. Well, I was hoping to sell them. How about we just call it even? The cost of maintaining such creatures is very high. I would be removing pests for you at my own expense. No worries. 100 credits it is. Very well. It was a pleasure doing business with you. I'll have my people show up to remove your Giska as soon as possible. Thank you very much. For an off-worlder, interacting with you has been most pleasant. Yay! We got the Giska off of our ship, which is good. Leaving Ahto City security zone. Cameras deactivated. Ah, so there's no cameras in the actual docking bays themselves. We got, Sith soldier. That looks like Slave 1, kind of. A Twi'lek Sith soldier.
I don't have time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Kolto ready to load before my shift is over.
Interesting.
We've got all the proper Kolto trading permits, so back off.
Charming dispositions. Very interesting, though, that there would be Twi'lek Sith officers. Now, what's going on to West Central? Let's go ahead and explore the rest of this first. More security droids. They keep a tight ship here. Haven't seen any cargo areas that we could actually break into, though I assume that would probably be a bad thing, considering there are fishy eyes upon us. I like the look of the Selkath, though. I actually think they look much cooler than the Mon Calamari. And actually have a name that doesn't seem like something that should be on an entree at Olive Garden. Indeed, cameras deactivated. Private Sith docking bay. Security clearance required. Ah. Fair enough. Well, let's go ahead and head into this other area. Did we explore everything? That we did. So let's check out what the rest of the city has to offer for us. And maybe we can find some way to turn this political situation to our advantage. And find that star map. Lots of cleaning droids. Beep boop beep. Actually, to tell you the truth, if we're talking about members of the party that we have not had with us for a while, let's go ahead and rock out T3. There we go. I missed our buddy.
Sure.
Now, what we got here? Jolin Apet. I bet you're a Pazak player. Yeah, what do you want? Who are you? My name is Jolin, just a traveling Pazak player with no special story to tell. Are you interested in a game? Yeah, let's play one. Less talk, more Pazak. Fair enough. 200, wait, well we got 25,000 credits. We're in good shape here. Let's see what the difficulty is here. After playing the Rodian on the Yavin station, all these other matches seem relatively easy. That doesn't mean I won't lose, because it's Pazak. 16. Don't know what kind of cards he has in his hand. We haven't really seen an opportunity to check it out. Nat 20. Ugh. We're actually moving into a disadvantage here because he has all the cards and we don't. Let's see if he actually has to use something. So he used a 3. So he doesn't have plus and minuses. He may though, but not as many as we do. 22. And 20 there. He might have just nothing but pluses. If so, that's pretty good. He has to play conservatively and not go over. 19. We're 2-1. We've got no cards left, though. So, we have to be careful. Nat 20? Ew. We'll stand. Oh, what crap. This is what turns people to the dark side. Gambling. Go over. Yes. Crap. That was a good game. It was closer than I'd have thought. You interested in another? Not right now. Well, if you feel like it, that's what I'm here for. 200 credits I'll never get back. Oh well. So this is like the waiting area. This actually reminds me of something I'd see on Sequest DSV. Does anyone here remember that show? Selkath Port Official. Welcome to Manaan. While you're here, I trust you will follow all the rules governing the activities of offworlders. What are the rules exactly? The single most important law in Manaan is very simple. Kolto smuggling is punishable by death. If you're carrying any unprocessed Kolto, you better have a permit. The other rule is also very simple. Keep the peace. Here on Manaan, we maintain a careful neutrality and react very harshly to people who jeopardize our neutral status. Any confrontations between the Sith and Republic are dealt with swiftly and decisively. Is this understood? I understand. There's a docking fee of 100 credits. You will have to pay this fee each time you dock on Manaan, or you will not be permitted into the city. Ew. Well, fair enough. Here's the docking fee. The Manaan Board of Trade and Tourism thanks you, Offworlder. Here's a visitor guide and map of the city. Refer to it should you have any questions. The gates of Ahto City are now open to you. You may come and go as you please, so long as you do not leave the planet. If you do, you'll have to pay the docking fee once more. Well, let's try and get as much done here as possible. Security droid.
Obey the laws here on Manaan, human.
Interesting voice. And here we are. I wonder how long they have to stay, or since they're amphibious, I wonder if they need to go back into the water at certain times. Greetings, Offworlder. While I do not have the time to converse with you, I hope you find what you're looking for here on Manaan.
I hear the Zerka Corp got kicked off Kashyyyk by the locals. Good for them. At least someone's getting something back from them.
Right? Imagine that. Let's check here. We've got West Central. Long hallway here. East Central Courtyard. I forgot how big this area was. I'm just going to go ahead and skip through these guys unless they have like a particular name.
I hear there's going to be a heavy meteor shower in the Coruscant system this year. Last time this sort of thing happened, they lost
Kolto
stations.
Distribution Center. Hello. Sith soldiers. Cellcath coordinator. I cannot sell you Kolto unless you show me your purchase permit. Where can I get a purchase permit? One does not simply get a purchase permit. Such permits are brokered between intergalactic governments and the Ahto City Export Authority. We do not sell unrefined Kolto by the handful, we sell it by the ton. Go to a store if you wish to purchase Kolto for personal use. Fair enough.
I don't have time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Kolto to load before my shift is over.
Hey, I'm working here. Go talk to the diplomatic rep if you got something to say.
Kind of an icy reception here, like more so than on Kashyyyk, which is kind of surprising to me. At least they're very upfront with their disregard.
These Cellcath don't know what they're gonna miss. When the Sith Empire finally crushes the Republic, then we'll see how long their vaunted neutrality lasts.
I'm sure they can hear you. Well, let's try Ahto West first, and then we'll head to that other area. We probably should look at the visitor's guide, shouldn't we? What we got? I think we did get some sort of, yeah, Manaan Visitor's Guide. Welcome, traveler, to exciting and adventurous Manaan. Let's do this in the proper voice. Manaan, the only source of the healing Kolto in the entire galaxy, is a wonderful and refreshing place to visit or do business. The Manaan Port Authority welcomes beings of all species and affiliations to trade peacefully within the confines of Ahto City. All visitors will rest easy knowing that the Cellcath security forces are always alert and watchful, even while you sleep. Our constant vigilance keeps the peace on the streets of Ahto City and prevents the needless interruption of commerce by violence. Enjoy a fun and prosperous stay on Manaan, and please, tell your friends about us. Uh-huh. I don't think we're getting what we paid for here.
Jolie, it is you. I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Cellcath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Alora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Cellcath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Cellcath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Well, that escalated quickly. Jolie?
Got something on your mind, do you?
I do. Tell me about Sunry. How do you know him?
What? You think because I'm a hermit I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen Sunry for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. But to become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sunry I knew. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. Or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. Well, I don't expect much these days.
Interesting. Okay. Well, looks like we're going to have to head to the courts. Republic...
So, do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away.
Ichani Mercenary, who is not talkative. Hello?
Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now. I need to hire these mercenaries before they sign up with the Sith.
Why are you hiring mercenaries?
In case you hadn't noticed, there's a war on. If we don't hire these mercs, the Sith will. Now, excuse me. I have to continue my recruitments.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Nilko Boaz. And I guess this might be a storefront? Human, I wish to speak to you if you have the time. Fair enough. What's going on there, Nilko? Greetings, human. My name is Nilko Boaz. I hope you are enjoying yourself here in Ahto City. Our floating city is beautiful, is it not? Yeah, it's a floating city. It is impressive. You are too gracious, human. The beauty of Manaan is delicate. Our ecosystem is complex and fragile, and I fear for the preservation of my planet. What are you talking about? There's a task I would ask, human. Jedi. I fear there is nowhere else I can turn. What do you want me to do? Rest assured, there will be ample reward for this, human. I only require information. Nothing more. The Republic has been hiring mercenaries, many more than usual. As an official of the Selkath people, this is of great concern to me. I only seek the reason for this change in Republic policy. Why do you need me for this? I cannot trust anyone else. The Republic obviously wants to keep their secret. I have inquired often as to their purpose and been rebuffed. The Sith cannot be trusted to give me an accurate report of events. They'll twist the truth so that it furthers their own goals. And the mercenaries are well aware of the high wages the Republic is paying. They would not report anything that might slow the flow of credits into their accounts. Uncover the truth behind the Republic's actions, and I will pay you 500 credits.
Be careful here, kid. Start poking your nose in a place it doesn't belong, and you might not like what you find.
Please, if you can find the answers I seek, find why the Republic is hiring so many mercenaries, find where they're going, find why they do not return. Oh, they don't return? I'll look into it for you, Nilko. Once you've discovered some information, please come speak to me. Believe it or not, I'm a friend of the Republic. Whatever the truth, I shall do my best to protect the Republic's interests, and those of the Selkath, of course. Got a lot of intrigue here very fast.
I hear there's going to be a heavy meteor shower in the Coruscant system this year.
We got an Iridorian mercenary.
I am not for hire. Perhaps the Mandalorian or the Ichani can help you, though they lack the stomach for certain jobs.
What do you have against the Ichani and the Mandalorians?
They lack the resolve to do what needs to be done. The Ichani believe in a non-existent warrior code of honor, and the Mandalorians prize credits above bloodshed. But I am Iridorian. Honor comes from slaying your opponent, and the true reward of any job is the taste of your foe's dying blood on your tongue.
Well, I'll be going now then.
Yes, I'm not surprised. There are few on this watery world who feel comfortable in my presence.
I've never had a good, I haven't had a good, other than Canderous, good experience with bounty hunters here in this game. Regular merc.
For a while, the Republic were hiring anyone they could get their hands on. Now they don't have any use for us mercs. It's too bad. I could have used the work.
Weird.
If you're here to offer me a job, I'm not interested right now. I got so many offers I can't keep up as it is. Maybe that Iridorian skullslacker at the bar, or the Echani nerf herder cowering in the corner is available.
And what do you have against the Echani and the Iridorians?
Well, nothing. Except that the Echani are a bunch of fey dancers prancing into battle with tiny weapons not fit for Mandalorian children. They hardly wear any armor because it slows them down when they run away. But the Echani are better than the Iridorians. Those savages keep hacking at fallen foe even after death, mutilating the corpse out of pure bloodlust. I even heard they'll turn on each other when the battle fever hits. Who wants to work with someone like that? I could pretty much name my price right now, especially since the Republic's so desperate for mercs all of a sudden.
Why is the Republic hiring so many mercenaries?
They ain't saying, but the price is sure right. Of course, I haven't heard of anyone coming back, so I'm guessing the job ain't easy.
Thanks for the info.
So why are you telling me?
Greetings, human. My name is Shelis. I've heard that you are no friend of the Sith. Is this true? My allegiances are my own business. Actually, no. Yeah, that's fine. We need to stay neutral here. You are wise to be so guarded, human, but my sources are rarely wrong, and they've informed me that you are no friend of Malak's people. Though I suspect we have little in common, human, I share your dislike of the Sith. They've brought grief to my family. I am not a fool. I know the Sith do not respect our laws as the Republic does. Were it up to me, I would do everything in my power to aid the Republic in the war against Malak. But intergalactic politics stay my hand. Still, I know the Sith are evil, and I fear what they will do to my people, and what they may be doing now. What are you talking about? Many of the Selkath have vanished, human. Most who have gone missing are on the cusp of adulthood, the youth who will someday lead this planet. My own daughter, Shasha, was among those who disappeared. These disappearances coincide with the arrival of the Sith, and I cannot dismiss the connection. The Sith are up to something, human. Something sinister. I can feel it. You want me to investigate these disappearances? I will give you 500 credits if you can uncover the fate of my daughter or the other missing Selkath youth. Not much, but it's all I can afford. I have no official authority in this matter, and my personal wealth is not vast. There is no one else I can turn to, human. The Republic agents are too closely watched by the Sith, and the Ahto City authorities cannot act without proof of Sith involvement. I'll look into these disappearances for you, Shelis. I cannot imagine where to begin the investigation, though I suspect the Sith did not act alone. Perhaps the off-worlders in the Mercenary Enclave know something. If you learn anything, human, report back to me at once. If you uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing Selkath youth, I will reward you as promised. Lots of intrigue here on this floating city.
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win the war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment.
Wow.
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
Fair enough. Duan.
You're new around here, aren't you? My name's Duan. Care to buy a Sith girl a drink? That is, unless you're one of those simpering Republic soldiers.
I hear you Sith are taking an interest in the Selkath youth.
We Sith are interested in a lot of things. If you're smart, you'll stay out of Sith business. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind, you know?
Looks like you already had quite a few. Searching for ancient ruins or a long-forgotten star map. I doubt that this lady will have any kind of information for us. But let's try it.
You some kind of historian or something? You should forget about the past, look towards the future. That's why I joined the Sith. The Republic is old news. And then I get stuck on Manaan, the worst post in the galaxy. It isn't easy here, you know. Not with all the Republic soldiers walking the streets while we sit and do absolutely nothing. Malak should send a fleet in and conquer this whole sector, Kolto or no. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind, you know?
Fair enough.
Oh, I get it. I get a little bit wild, and you want to hold it against me. Come on, what's the matter? Afraid I'll drink you under the table? Hey, if you're not man enough to keep up, who needs you? Seems I'm not ladylike enough for some men. Well, I may be a woman, but I'm still a soldier. Barkeep, bring me another round.
I'd have no problem drinking with you, but the game's not giving me that option. Selkath bartender. Greetings, human. There are few places in Ahto City where off-worlders are welcome, but here they are at least tolerated. Let me see what's in stock. I'm certain you will see all my inventory is of superior quality. Stimulants. Wow. Okay, don't beat around the bush there, do you? Let's see if we can ask some questions. Okay, that didn't work. And Viglo.
Hey man, clear out. You're cramping my style with the ladies.
Okay. Well, is this the Mercenary Quarter? Or a Mercenary Enclave? That it is. So, what I think we'll do here... Let's talk to these mercenaries real quick and see if we can get any information. We didn't see the Achani mercenary, did we? I don't think we did. But, oh, okay, talking to the Sith negotiator.
Are you hiring for the Republic or the Sith?
Neither.
Then why are you wasting my time? There's big money to be made here. I can't risk missing a job offer because I'm yapping with you.
Fair enough. The Mandalorian seems to be our best bet to get some information about the missing Selkath children.
If you're here to offer me a job, maybe that
Let me ask you some questions, man.
Normally I'd charge you for information, but times are good right now and I'm feeling generous. So ask your questions, free of charge.
How generous? Do you know anything about the young Selkath who've gone missing?
Not really. I've got no interest in the Selkath, other than the fact that they're charging me an exorbitant amount to stay in this world. The Iridorian over there, however, he, I believe, may know more. He's been seen with several of them before.
Thanks.
So why?
Alright there, Gruesome.
I am not for hire. Perhaps...
Let's ask you some questions.
Though you may find some of my answers distasteful.
Have you heard about young Selkath going missing?
Perhaps. But my business with the Selkath is my own.
But I'm your friend. You want to tell me what's going on.
An Iridorian has no friends, though I feel a strange kinship with you. You do not seem like the others of this world. Even the Sith here do not understand our kind.
Right.
The Sith sought to buy my loyalty with credits, as if wealth could somehow quench my burning bloodlust. They would have been better off hiring an Achani for the errands they had me running.
Is there a Klingon in that armor? What were you doing for the Sith?
The task paid well, but was boring and beneath me. I was told to lure the Selkath youth to the Sith embassy. Nothing more. I lied, I threatened, I promised, and I brought the most promising youth of the fish people to the Sith, and there I left them. To what purpose I neither know nor care. Perhaps when the Sith learn I have betrayed their secret, they will try to kill me. I would welcome the excitement.
Sounds like the Sith are trying to win this planet by corrupting the Selkath youth. Much more subtle than their usual methods.
Is there more you would ask of me, human?
That seems to be it.
Yes, I'm not surprised.
So, we figured out what the Sith are doing with the Selkath youth, and this nice peaceful, quote-unquote, planet has a lot of nastiness boiling underneath it. But we'll go ahead and end the episode here, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.